Hi guys, I'm Johnny. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And those who have not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to my channel because this year I have some delicious recipes coming up and you don't want to miss those. To make sure that you get notified when I upload a video, make sure you hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you will get an email every time I upload a video. So in today's video, I am going to show you how to make a very delicious Funfetti cake. This is going to be a white cake with the vanilla buttercream. It is going to be so delicious. And next week is my birthday, so why not make it? So let's get started. So guys, the first thing that we're going to do here in a jug, I'm going to go ahead and add some whole milk, egg white, and pure vanilla extra. And I'm going to mix it with a fork until everything is nice and combined. The reason I am using egg white is because I want this cake to be white. So after you mix it all together, you're going to set it aside. In the bowl, my stand mixer, I have my cake flour and my granulated sugar. I'm going to go ahead and add some baking powder, some salt. I'm going to put the mixer on low and I'm going to give it a little mix there until it is incorporated. Now I am going to go ahead and add my softened butter that I cut into small cubes. Put the mixer on low and mix it until you have a crumbly mixture. If you're not making this in a stand mixer, you can certainly do this in a bowl. You can rub in the butter until you have nice small crumbs, or you can use a fork. I like to do this method because I find like I have like a different crumb. After that, what I'm going to do is to add my wet ingredients, the ones that we mixed earlier. Add those in there. Once you add them, you're going to put the mixer on medium-low and you're going to mix it until you have a nice and smooth batter. Adding your sprinkles. Mix on low until the sprinkles are incorporated. Once the sprinkles are incorporated, I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to mix everything together to make sure everything is nice and smooth. So here I have two cake tins. These are 9 inches. You can use 8 inches. You can bake them in 6 inches, but make sure to know what temperature you're gonna bake them. I mean, for how long you're gonna bake them. This usually takes 30 to 35 minutes. So I lined it with parchment paper and just ignore the way I cut my parchment paper. I just don't have patience for that. And what I'm going to do, we are going to divide the batter evenly into the 2 cake tins. Give it a little shake and a little tap on your counter. Now you're gonna bake them at a 350 degree Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for 30 to 35 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. So this is the perfect time to make your buttercream frosting. I already made a buttercream frosting in a vanilla cake video. I'm gonna put the link in the description box. You can check it out. So I just took my cakes out of the oven and I'm going to let them cool completely. You know they're ready because they're nice and set in the center. They spring back when you touch it and they pull off from the sides. So just let them cool completely, and once you let them cool completely, you're going to remove the parchment paper, and I like to use the bottom of the cake to be each top because that way it's going to be easier to decorate. So I'm going to place it on a cake stand. I mean, like those ones that rotate, so if you don't have that, you don't have to use it, but it makes decorating, like frosting a cake, a lot easier, but you don't need it. I'm going to put my cake in there. I'm going to doll up some of the frosting, the buttercream frosting, and spread it evenly. Once you spread it evenly, you're going to put the other cake on top. And what we're going to do now is to make a thin layer of frosting, which is a crumb coat. So what a crumb coat does is to collect all those loose crumbs in there, and you put it in the fridge like for 10 to 15 minutes and it dries up. So just decorate your cake there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Place it into the fridge for 10 to 15 minutes. After 10 to 15 minutes, take it out of the fridge. Now put more frosting on top and keep decorating your cake. Frost it however you want. Once you have decorated your cake, what we're going to do is add some sprinkle on top. You can add as much or as little as you want. You can even put more sprinkle like in the center, but I just want to do on the edges. I'm gonna put a small candle in there. We're going to light it up, and there you have it. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe for my Funfetti cake. It is so delicious. Make it for any occasion that you like. If there's somebody having a birthday, make it for them. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned because I have more delicious recipes coming up, more savory recipes, dessert, you name it. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.